Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2017, January 1st. This is New Year's Day with your host, me, Jim Crawford. Now, as you can see, the reason why we're starting on a new year is because I've been having problems with my live stream. First of all, it kept saying I wasn't authorized for the call. But now the problem's been fixed, so we should be good to go for the new year. As long as I don't get any copyrights or copyrights or infringements. What I have been wanting to do is I've been wanting to do something more challengeable for the new year. And to start that, I want to make it simple for everyone. And it is simple for the first time around. Second time, it's not that simple. Third time, it's a charm. But there is no fourth time. If you get 3 tries in a challenge, that's it. There is no fourth time, once and for all. Take this for example. When things go wrong, they can't be fixed. But you can fix them if you have the plan to do it. Well, looks like things can go their way, but things are not going to go in the way we planned them to be. And just think, excuse me, just think, this may be a new year for 2017. Even though I've been getting some problems with my live streams over the past months, saying it wasn't authorized for the call, well, think again. In fact, there's one thing I want to show you. I want to introduce you to my new YouTube channel I've kept for a while. This is ABC 27, WNCW. Now, WNCW stands for Northern Central Wisconsin Network. You see this big logo right here? That's ABC 27. Now, if you're in the Madison area, it would be WKOW ABC 27 Madison. But my way of putting this together this together is that ABC 27 is not the same one as Madison, ABC 27, Madison, Wisconsin. This is a different ABC 27. This is different. This is WNCW ABC 27, Wisconsin. So, yeah. We'll see where it goes from there. All right. Let's see here. The time is 1:06 p.m. Central Time, Wisconsin. You are watching New Year's Day with your host, me, Jim Crawford. It is getting close to the 1:07 p.m. mark. And according to my clock on the wall, it does say 1:07 p.m. And I think I might have to fix some of my clocks. I don't know if they're right or not. Yeah, I've been trying to see if my clocks are synchronized with the TV that I have, but I don't think they're correct. Oh well. 1:08 p.m. Central Time right now. No, wait. 1:07 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, 1:07. And it is January 1st, 2017. And we're going to take this very quick break. Folks, I don't know about you, but I want at least a few moments of break time. We're going to jump to commercial break. It is 1:08 p.m. Central Time. And we are going to take a commercial break right now. And once again, I might just spend a little bit of the time fixing my clocks because I think I might be a minute off compared to cable television or whatever. In fact, you know what? We're going to make this a 5-minute break. We're going to come right back in 5 minutes.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Can you hand back a sec? Want to tell me about the boy in this painting?
I don't know. Maybe nobody understands him.
Well, if he were here, I'd say that being different is what makes him special. Just like our discounts. Each one is unique, but together they help save our customers a lot of money.
Okay.
Pop quiz, who's my favorite student?
Gwen?
Yeah, it's Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen's the best.
And I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. But I won't do that, or that, or this. No, not this! Definitely not this! It hurts, but I kinda like it!
Emily's just starting out and on a budget, like a ramen noodle every night budget. She thought Allstate car insurance was out of her reach until she heard about the value plan. And saving money with Allstate doesn't stop there. Kim and James are what you might call overly protective, especially behind the wheel. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, Allstate gives them a bonus twice a year for being safe drivers. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate.
Hello, Geico? Yeah, I was just talking about your emergency roadside service and how it's available 24/7 and then our car overheated. But what are the chances? Can you send a tow truck, please? The location? You're not going to believe this, but it's in a tree. I wish I was joking, mate, but it's literally stuck in a tree. A chainsaw? No. All we really need is a tow truck.
Day or night, Geico's emergency roadside service is there for you.
The best Hollywood movies are playing on DirecTV Cinema.
This should be interesting.
The stars you want to see. The movies you want to watch.
I just don't want you to hate me.
You will tell me what you have done.
Let me go! Your wedding better watch it.
You should let me go.
New releases every weekend. DirecTV Cinema. Channels 125 through 1.
Now playing on DirecTV Cinema.
Do you remember what you said you would do? You are the only person who could still recognize the man who murdered our families. You must kill him. Do you want to continue?
I must finish. Did your father ever talk to you about Germany?
Are you kidding me? What is that? You said you were a friend of my dad.
Remember, now playing on DirecTV Cinema.
$1931 was not exactly a great year to start a business, but that's when Allstate opened its doors. And through the 12 recessions since, they've noticed that after the fears subside, a funny thing happens. People start enjoying the small things in life. A home-cooked meal, time with loved ones, appreciating the things we do have, the things we can count on. It's back to basics. And the basics are good. Protect them. Put them in good hands. In the last year, we've learned a lot. We've learned that meatloaf and Jenga can actually be more fun than reservations and box seats. That who's around your TV is more important than how big it is. That the most memorable vacations can happen 10 feet from your front door. That cars aren't for showing how far we've come, but for taking us where we want to go. We've learned that the best things in life don't cost much at all. And at Allstate, they don't cost much to protect. So protect them. Put them in good hands.
Welcome back. 1:14 p.m. Central Time, Wisconsin. And speaking of which, I do have some bulletin news for you, viewers. You're watching New Year's Day with Jim Crawford. I'm your host, Jim Crawford, and I'm the owner of this program. I own the show. No copyright infringement required. And if it does become a copyright, I can always make more YouTube channels later. But whatever, it's still the same. Now we're gonna move on to some bulletin news. 1:15 p.m. Central Time, Wisconsin. Alright, now we're gonna move on to some bulletin news. The Wisconsin government has clarified that those who celebrated the New Year's in the past were religion enough to celebrate New Year's in their countries of the world. But Wisconsin government and U.S. government is not certain why that happened. It comes to a matter of fact that when Wisconsin governments and the Wisconsin government versus Minnesota's government versus Oregon's government versus the district government from Washington, D.C., our capital of the United States, thinks that if they can compare to state government to being the country government between Washington District and government state of the capital of the state versus the capital of the United States. Washington District government poll shows 90%, I should say 90% of Washington District wants to compare with other governments around the state of the U.S., while 50%, excuse me, 50% less say Washington District cannot compare with other governments from the capital of each state, like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Oregon, California, Nevada, Louisiana, Texas, Missouri, and Kansas. Now here's the main factor. What I just mentioned just now, those states alone are with the Washington District. But Washington District and Washington State are trying to illegally compare each other's government laws. Another poll shows when a district of a country tries to compare the governments of how they run the country and the government state itself, not that many governors are interested in this plan. So, that's how things should not, and I repeat, should not run for 2017. And you see this map behind me. What I'm going to show you after the break, when we come back, I'm going to show you what's right and what's wrong with the government. More about the government and the state plans for 2017 is after this 3-minute break.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Can you hand back a sec? Want to tell me about the boy in this painting?
I don't know. Maybe nobody understands him.
Well, if he were here, I'd say that being different is what makes him special. Just like our discounts. Each one is unique, but together they help save our customers a lot of money.
Okay.
Pop quiz, who's my favorite student?
Gwen?
Yeah, it's Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen's the best.
Emily's just starting out and on a budget, like a ramen noodle every night budget. She thought Allstate car insurance was out of her reach until she heard about the value plan. And saving money with Allstate doesn't stop there. Kim and James are what you might call overly protective, especially behind the wheel. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, Allstate gives them a bonus twice a year for being safe drivers. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate.
Easter's here. We're at Walmart with Lindsay, who checks all the weekly ads to get the best sale prices. Let me ask you, you think you can get the same great prices here with Walmart's low price guarantee?
Let's try.
Let's go.
I got a full house to impress.
Well, you better ham it up. Look at this price.
That's awesome.
What's for Easter dessert?
Oh, sugar cookies. My son's helping this year.
Look at that.
Hey, there's my brand.
That's your ad. Walmart will match that price at the register.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even have to have the ad with you.
What?
I'm serious.
Nice.
That's the Walmart low price guarantee backed by Ad Match. Bring your last grocery receipt to Walmart, compare the price.
Hello, Geico? Yeah, I was just talking about your emergency roadside service and how it's available 24/7 and then our car overheated. But what are the chances? Can you send a tow truck, please? The location? You're not going to believe this, but it's in a tree. I wish I was joking, mate, but it's literally stuck in a tree. A chainsaw? No. All we really need is a tow truck.
Day or night, Geico's emergency roadside service is there for you.
And I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. But I won't do that. No, I won't do that. Or that, or this. No, not this. Definitely not this. No, I just won't do. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. It's burning my eyes. Just not what you are thinking of. It hurts, but I kinda like it.
Welcome back. I'm gonna adjust the camera a bit. Sorry about that. When I was on break, I had to readjust the camera a little bit, but no matters. No matters now. So, no big deal. Alright. There's no matter. It's fixed. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear me, but viewers, we're going to continue our discussion about the government. Now, looking at this map, for example, here we have Washington, D.C. And what they're trying to do, Washington, D.C. is trying to do something that Washington State isn't. Remember I told you earlier in the broadcast? You remember I told you earlier in the broadcast before our last commercial break? The government wants to be sure that if they're combining their government plans with each other, another government of another state, take Kentucky for example. Kentucky government and Nashville, Tennessee. Take Kentucky and Tennessee for example. They're in the same line. But what matters the most is this. Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. What the hell is wrong with this picture? Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri are at the borderline of each other. But Kansas City is not a capital. Kansas City is a city, not a state capital. That's the wrong thing there. Florida government wants Washington, D.C.'s government plans for their charity. And that's stupid. How dare they try to compare with Washington, D.C. government with their government? Florida is out of luck. And that's where the plan sits. So you got the wrong picture there, folks. You guys may be wrong, but we're not. And finally, before we sign off, I have one more trip around the states. We take you to Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas government wants Washington, D.C.'s government plans as well. But for some reason, that's not happening. Not happening. Of all of these states in the U.S. are mistakenly wrong. That's not right at all. Now, just a fair warning, we did start kind of a bit early and maybe not. But we will sign off right now on the early ending of the show. Thank you for watching. I'm Jim Crawford for New Year's Day with Jim Crawford for 2017. Happy New Year to you all, and see you later.